filled with sightings, the UFOs. Everyone's seen it. I've seen it. I've seen the fucking ones up that look like stars that just go zipping across the sky. Boom, boom, but faster than anything can move. Because, it wasn't a satellite. Because you can tell the difference. I remember seeing what looks like Starlink satellites all lined up in a row. I seen that in a dream like 3 or 4 years ago, and I thought it was aliens. In my dream I was like, fuck it, Like I had this real buzzy dream. I want to talk about it now that I can remember it. Literally, so the dream started with me. We were driving around in the car. It was me and some other people I don't really know for sure. Family though, because I know at one point I was carrying my niece, but she was younger in the dream for some reason. But anyway, yeah. So we're just driving around, and suddenly, like, I just like looked up at the sky, and I seen a fucking dragon flying around in the sky, and like I kept telling my sisters, like, there's a dragon flying around up there. I was telling them, and no one would fucking listen to me. Like, everyone just thought I was just lying or just nah. There's nothing. This isn't even an allegory. It might be. It might be my dream trying to tell me something. But anyway, like, yeah. So then no one believed me, and then long story short, like we find, we just slowly start seeing like everyone starts to go into like panic mode. You know, everyone's like rushing around, milling around, like rushing into the shops, trolleys everywhere, and then the lady. We were just sort of like driving slowly through a car park, like looking around, and this fucking lady comes like just sort of walking past the window, and I called her. I was like, "You can see that dragon up there, eh?" In the sky. And she's like, "Yeah, I can see it. There's a dragon up there." And then now everyone believes me. Anyway, like skip back later on to in the dream. So like we were at a house trying to like get inside because we were kind of scared about the dragon, and but then kind of things weren't really making much sense because we there was no it was just up high and it was really big and wow, it was scary. Anyway, so we're at a house and I was looking after my niece. I was holding my niece, and then shit went down. Like, fucking some reason I had to go climbing on the roof. So I was climbing on the roof with my niece, boom, jumping, and then I remember sliding down like a fucking, a roof that you can just slide down, say, like on an angle. And then I jumped, and then I was out in front of like a van with SWAT team. It was a SWAT team. They were full swatted out, and I was like, fuck. And then I ran inside, and I looked out the window, still seeing them like getting out of the car, and then I noticed the dragon up in the sky, and I seen like the way his wings were moving, and I realized it wasn't a real dragon. It was a mechanical dragon, fake dragon. So that was the end of that dream that I really remember. But I just thought that might mean something, and I'll watch over this later to see if maybe I can see anything in it. See a metaphor or a fucking